We're currently at the 2021 Worlds, which is the biggest event of the year. First Worlds ever. We're pretty excited. Cross finger, everything's gonna work. Ice Skate Series 5 was my third Worlds. I got 2 at 10.7, 39. Died PB at the Worlds. Can't complain. We're really trying our best every time to bring the best coverage possible. We have a great fan base. People are watching more and more. Where do I see it in the future? Well, if we improve as much in the next 5 years as we just did in this year, I feel we're going to be on ESPN soon. But is that the goal? I don't know. But definitely to bring big viewership, to bring numbers that water ski should deserve.
Why do you ski?
I'm born into it and I love it.
Yeah.
And I'm not planning on going anywhere.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Marcus.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
As I have Dane Mechler here. Yesterday, Dane was responsible for putting up one of the most, I think, insane performances that I've seen. Now, rewind 2 weeks. You were at the Malibu Open. You were in a tie for the last spot with a couple other guys, last spots, and there was a Colt 39 situation. You went out, and it didn't quite go as planned. Yesterday, similar situation, bigger event, World Championships, 4 guys for 2 spots, and you went out first, and you put down absolutely insane 41 off. I want you to walk me through that 41 off if you can remember it, starting from the beginning.
Yeah, no, thanks. Honestly, I was, with the guys behind me, I knew 2 or 3 wasn't enough. I just knew it. I mean, it's JT's backyard. Sacha's run 41 more than, almost all of us. And, Joel Poland's probably the most athletic guy I've ever seen. And so I just was like, first of all, I was really excited to be able to go first. And, that gate to me is a little bit easier. I had a little bit more time and I just got the right swing into one. And from there, skiing behind Will Bush and the Nautique and this lake, it just kind of kept moving. And, there wasn't any point where I really remember much at all, to be honest. It just kind of kept moving and was in the zone and came out the gates and looked to make sure they shortened. And, once I realized they did, I just couldn't believe it. So.
Well, dude, I'm sure you're trying to come down now because tomorrow is the finals. What is your mindset going into this final, knowing you have some big names behind you?
Yeah, I think it's exactly the same. I mean, I actually like the spot. I'm first out, and so I'm just going to try and put up a big score. 2 years ago at Worlds, I sort of surprised myself and ended up top seed. So now I'm in the opposite situation, and I learned a ton from that. And I think I'm pretty excited with where I'm going to be coming off the dock, and looking forward to do what I can and take that confidence into tomorrow.
That's awesome. Well, like I said last night, 13 years ago, I got to coach you as a little tyke. You were crushing. I was like, man, this kid's special. And to see you put that together, I know it's just one moment, but that was really special for a lot of us here to get to witness and a lot of people at home. So thanks for putting on the show, and go do what you do again. Find your zone, find your keys, and hopefully we can see something spectacular tomorrow.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Marcus.
Right on. Thanks, buddy. Here with Scott Ellis. It just hit me that you're like probably the oldest guy out here, and you just went out and crushed it, in my opinion. I know it probably wasn't what you wanted to do in the prelims, but you made the finals, correct?
I did make them. I jumped good. I had a good opener, kind of got the wheels turning. I think I went 2:14 or 2:15 on the second one. Happy. I made the cut, and I knew it. So I kind of went forward on my third just to kind of get a feel, and slipped out a little bit. But I'm happy. I made the finals, and I'm having fun.
Can you tell me your first Worlds? What year? Where was it?
It was 91 in Austria, and I got second, just behind Bruce by 0.1.
So can you tell me what drives you now? You're 49?
Yeah, I turned 50 in June, just after Masters.
So you got little ones. Who's this?
This is Louisa. She's 5, just started skiing with her little funny face. We have Brett, who's 12, and Maxwell's 2.
So what drives you, dude? You're 50. You're out here competing with a young kid. I mean, there's 20-year-olds that are out there crushing. You could, we don't need to go there.
Yeah, I could be their dad. I competed with some of their dads. But yeah, it's those young guys jumping far kind of keeps my fire going. I'm even coaching some of the guys that I'm competing against. But I like it. When they do good, I do good. And it's just, I still love it. I still have fun. And whenever you boot any jump and you fly through the air, it's exciting.
The fact that you've had the career you've had, some of the injuries you've been through, and you've come back, and you're just here, kind of having fun. It feels kind of a little lighter than normal. You're just kind of like, you're out here enjoying it, and I think it gives older guys like us hope that it can still be done.
It can still be done. It's, I can't go over the ramp as much as I used to. I probably take more Advil than I used to. I still wear a lot of duct tape. I got to hold myself together, but I'm smarter and I do it more efficiently. and I can keep going. So I like it.
Awesome. Well, congrats. Good luck on Sunday in the finals, buddy.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks. Bye, Louise.
Say bye.
No, she's frozen.
Thanks, buddy. I'm here with Mr. Freddie Winter. Freddie, yesterday was insane. I'll just start with that, and I want you to tell me what you think right now.
I think we have no excuse not to ski well tomorrow. That's the first thing. Everyone went out and skied really, really good. No one really screwed up. Even the guys that didn't quite make it, I mean, everyone kind of got to a good level. When the level's that high, you've got to ski. And I mean, I was out there, I was so stressed. I just wanted to, because I'm skiing good enough to where I kind of know that if I wasn't going to run through at 41, which I know I can do every day, it was going to be a screw up, like a missed gate or a tail blowout or do something weird around whatever. And so I got through and I was so relieved that I kind of got outside of buoy 3. I watched it back. I got outside of buoy 3 and was so happy that I'd got the 3, but I'd forgot to S-turn. And then I was like, wait a minute, and it was like way tighter than it ever needed to be. But anyway,
We have talked about your S-turns in the past. You do need to work on those slightly.
I disagree. I think on my...
Oh, you have them on lockdown on both sides?
No, only one side. But I would put my offside S-turn up with anyone's in the world.
Yeah.
My onside is appalling. Like terrible.
That's what we talked about. Good thing it was 3 yesterday. Hey, okay, so into the finals. What's your goal? What do you have to do heading into maybe the toughest world championships ever? The site's phenomenal. The level of skiing is the highest it's ever been. Where's your head going to be? Where's your focus going to be going into the finals?
It's not the toughest ever, because the toughest ever was the ones where it was unskiable. So that's good. At least we're fighting only each other in some ways instead of the conditions. So that's really good to start with. We know that we ski on this sort of lake every day. So that's really good. I mean, I'm excited to go out there. I mean, it's going to be a big score. Everyone's going to take 41 from the other end. We were always going to think to do that anyway, but the runoff showed us that we definitely have to do that. It's going to be a big final. We're going to see big scores, and I'm going to go as hard as anyone. Harder, in fact.
I love it. We're looking forward to it, buddy. Good luck tomorrow.
Thanks, mate. Thank you.
I placed 3rd at the World Championships, and I am 13 years old, and I'm super psyched and happy about my performance.
Okay, just talk to me though, normally. Yeah, what were you feeling like on the dock when I was putting the camera in your face and stuff, and your dad was joking around and Camila in there?
I was like,
You're like, shut up, people.
It was funny because Jimmy wouldn't stop being Jimmy. So that's one thing.
Is this? Have you competed in senior world or in real open worlds?
No, the first time I actually competed in junior worlds was this year. The first time I competed in under 21 worlds was this year, and I didn't place in either of them. And then I ended up placing here at Open Worlds for the first time.
How's it feel?
It felt awesome, and I'm so happy and psyched about it.
What was your goal like last week when you guys were kind of getting ready for this event, thinking about it? Obviously, super focused on it. What were you wanting to do when you came here? What was like a goal? Like, if I do this, I'll be happy.
Make finals.
Make finals.
Yeah.
And you did more than that. That's awesome, dude. Congrats.
The ability.
Thanks, Marcus.
I'm here with Mr. Rob Hazelwood. Tell me about your jump ride today. What was your goal going out there and how to go?
To be honest, my goal was around like 64. I've been jumping pretty well lately. It's been going well. I've been training and trying to get behind a Nautique a little bit. So I was feeling pretty confident. Had one of my biggest jumps of the year in practice here, but it just didn't quite come together. 62.7, which I think is like 206 or 207 maybe.
I mean, it's still a big jump. I feel like the men's jump field right now is just like insane. Would you agree?
Yeah, it's just massive. I mean, there's a massive clump up around like the 64 to 65. I kind of wanted to be in that, but what can you do?
Okay, so about that slalom, you had a killer slalom ride yesterday. You went out, you ran 3:41, and you put yourself in the finals. What was your goal going into yesterday, and how does it feel now, knowing that you got a final spot tomorrow?
I mean, the goal, obviously, the little goal in my head, and what I said was to make finals, but to be honest, I would have been happy to put it out the score kind of into 41, as long as it wasn't like a half. I wanted to go out there, put up a score that I was proud of, so or 2 or 3 at 41. I didn't truly believe I haven't been skiing fantastically, but it just kind of I've made some fin changes, went well on the water, and it just felt insane.
What are you doing tomorrow? What's your game plan tomorrow, going into the finals? Where are you at seed-wise, and what do you want to do?
I got a trick first. Get that one out the way, done, and then get beaten by a few 10-year-olds, and then I just got to go for it. I think I'm third or fourth off the dock. I'm quite obviously it's all jumbled around, so I'm quite high on the list. I'm gonna have no idea what the podium's gonna be. So hopefully, if I come into hopefully I want to run for 39 again, obviously, and then hopefully get a good one and see if I can get out of 3 and across the 4.
Right on. Well, we're stoked to have you part of this event. Pretty cool to be here. Thanks for standing over here and talking with us.
Thank you very much.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
On the dock, you're talking to yourself.
Yeah.
Literally before the rope gets tight.
Yeah.
What are you saying? What are you talking about?
Technique. We got this, buddy. Okay. Concentrate. I'll go to back. Turn. Patience. Get the I looked down at my ski and I told Ray that this one was for us. And then I talked through my technique, because the last time I ever spoke to him, he messaged me and said, technique. And if you don't get the technique right, you don't get the jump right. So I talked myself through the exact jump that I was going to go out there and do.
What was your goal going into this finals?
I wanted to get 1 for the win, and then I wanted to have 2 for myself. And I wanted to have fun out there, and by God, that last one was fun.
You didn't say anything about a world record. You said 2 for yourself.
Well, those are for myself, right? So obviously in the back of my head, I wanted a world record today, but that's good enough. That was awesome. I had so much fun on that last jump.
And do you have any secrets that you want to share, or are you going to wait?
Hell no, people can keep filming me behind a tree and try and figure it out themselves.
Yesterday was the men's slalom preliminary round. Tell me how that went, and tell me, you're so close, dude. You're so close to the finals. Tell me how you're feeling right now.
I'm feeling great right now. It's a little bit sad that I didn't make it out of Wumble, but I'm really happy about it and felt good about my 39. And well, it was a big cut. So
it was a big cut. Yesterday, you ran probably one of the cleanest 10.75s, I think, of the event. At the Malibu Open, you skied really well 2 weeks ago. And I want you to flash back to 2009, your first event in America, right? Tell me where that was, what you ran.
So my first time, 2009, was my first time here in America. I was at Fluid and ran my first 22 off.
That's awesome. Well, you've come a long way, dude. We're stoked to see you out there in the preliminaries, like running and gunning with the big boys. I think you are really close. I don't know if you know how close you are. So I want to ask you to close out, what is your goal in the next 3 years with skiing?
My goal is just to keep doing what I'm doing, just improve a little bit every year, hopefully be able to ski a little bit more. I've been working a lot back home, and so my goal is just to ski more and get better.
Do you have a performance goal, like a number you're putting out there in your head to chase?
My goal has been for a few years to break the Swedish record.
What's that?
4:41. Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, I think, dude, you're close. You've been really close lately. So, good luck, congrats, and we're gonna be keeping a watch on you and seeing how it goes the next couple of years.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Here with Dorien Llewellyn. Dorien, you were joking the other day to your dad before this event. What did you tell your dad? What were you joking around with?
Yeah, I don't even know if it was a joke. I was being serious, but now that it's happened, I just kept saying, I want to be top seed. I want to go into the finals. I want to be top seed. I want to have that pressure of seeing Ryan and Freddie and all the other guys go out and know what I need. And I don't know. And now
it happened.
Yeah, now it happened. So I'm a bit freaking out right now, but I'm thinking that come Sunday I'll be good to go. So.
Well, experience runs in your family. There's no shortage of it. Your mom, your dad, top seed in the final, 69.9, a 10th off your PB, correct?
Yeah, so my PB, I set that at Ski Fluid a couple weeks ago. It was the round that I broke the overall world record in. I went 70.0. It was 70.1 originally, and then when they went and did the record calculations, it went down to 70.0, so just 230. Today was 229, but I mean, you can't really be upset. Maybe I should have sucked my legs up right at the end, but no, I'm stoked. I mean, that's awesome.
Tell me what you're going to be doing between now and Sunday to kind of regroup. I know you have some other stuff going on, but obviously jump, top seed. What are you going to have to do on Sunday, do you think, to go out and to stay on that top seed?
Yeah. Well, I'll definitely take some time to analyze that jump set, see what I could do better. That last jump was super late, but I think if I would have just turned light and smooth, I would have been fine, and that was my best setup. In addition, like you said, I got some other stuff going on, so I'll take that time to analyze, but then that's the story of an overall skier. I got to regroup and go out and trick tomorrow morning. Joel and I have a super tight overall battle going on. We have monster scores right now, so yeah, it's going to take 2 stand-up passes and tricks. The goal is get in the trick finals, and then, we'll fight it out after that.
You guys are making overall, in my opinion, you're bringing it back stronger than ever. So congrats on that. Good luck the rest of the weekend, and we're going to be stoked to get to watch it.
Thank you. Yeah, it should be awesome.
Right on. Thanks, man. I'm here with Sacha. Hey, yesterday was probably one of the biggest men's slalom finals I've ever seen. You went out and barely missed 3 in the preliminary rounds, went into a runoff, went out and got 3, and still didn't make it into the finals. You're the first guy out. Tell me what it feels like to be so close.
I felt it was, like you said, the biggest round in a World Championship ever. But for me, that's the way it should be every year. So I'm out, okay, but I'm happy I skied against the best guy in the world, and they, it was impressive. I was impressed by everyone yesterday.
Let me ask you something personal about injuries. You've had kind of a series of injuries throughout your career, correct? Yeah, ankles and some other things. That's affected your performance. It's affected the way you ski, and it's affected your time on the water. I just want to know, what's something that you do to work through those injuries throughout the years?
Yeah, I had problem with the ankle and legs a few years ago, but this is now it's done. I still, of course, I don't have the same ankle in the right and left, but I managed it. And this year it was a tendon issue in my elbow. That's an injury I couldn't imagine it was possible, so I was not ready for it. But this year, before Worlds, I did 15 practice sets, so it's enough to run 10.7, but not to go deep in 10.2. If it was the case, that would be a little bit too easy. The only thing I was focusing on was I didn't have enough start in practice to be able to be relaxed yesterday. So I get to 1 and I'm like, if I turn too hard, I'm gonna blow the tail. If I don't, I will never see 3 ball, and that's what happened. So. But okay, I'm happy. I did my best, and the guy in the final are way better than me today, so I have no regret. I'm at my spot. Yeah.
Well, dude, you're kind of a living legend in a way. A lot of people love your style, love the way you ski, how sharp you turn, and how successful you've been throughout your career. We just would have wished to see you in the finals, but there's going to be another year, hopefully.
Yes, we'll be here in 2 years, hopefully.
Congrats, buddy. Thank you.
What's going on? Where are we at? What are you doing?
This is Travers, and this is the greatest water ski jump site of all time. So I'm actually here because I really want to see Freddie fly, but most importantly, I want to see the first woman jump over 200 feet. That's the biggest reason why I came today. Sherry Sloan yesterday on the webcast was talking about how she's wondering if the first woman's going to go over 200. And I said I could see it happening. I mean, this is the best place to do it.
Hey, tell
not
me
sure about the conditions, but we'll see.
Tell me the last time you jumped here.
Oh, last time I jumped here was, wow, that was a long time ago. The last one that I remember was when I jumped 158 in boys, and that was a good day. I think I'd had 6 or 7 of those little chicken minis from Crystals, and then I came out here, and Zach Warden's dad was, or not dad, but his grandfather was driving the boat, and I cut really late and went really far, and Jack was really excited. So that was a good day. I remember that day. That was a lot of fun.
Did you compete in the Worlds?
I never made it to the big Worlds, but went to 4 Junior Worlds and then World Cup games in Karlsruhe, Germany. That was a fun year. Skiing against Patrice and a bunch of other guys. Won that one, so that was fun. That was a long time ago. That was like 89 or something like that.
I'm here with Karen, the better half of the Nightmare Kruger, and I want to ask you, or I want to tell you, yesterday we talked, and we're at this beautiful site, Travers Ski School. It's a man-made lake. It's a little different than the last so many years of Worlds, and I was saying yesterday, I did not feel like this was the World Championships until I was filming you, and you were rounding 3 ball at 38, and I looked and I said, that's Karen Truelove. And I said, this is 38 off. And then in my head, I'm like, this is the World Championships. And I got those tingles. And I know. So tell me about yesterday. You ran 38. You had a I don't know. You had a good start at 39, I thought. Yeah, tell me about the run.
Yeah, I mean, I was actually really nervous yesterday. Like, I think a lot of people think just because I've been doing it for so long that I don't, that their nerves get easier. And I swear, it almost feels to me like it's getting harder. So yesterday, I don't know, I just wanted to do well. I mean, of course I wanted to make the cut, but I also just wanted, just wanted to ski well. I wanted to give it my all. And when I'm out there and I'm just tight and, cautious and stuff like that, like that's not giving it my all. And I started getting in that place. And so I was really proud of myself. I calmed down and kind of fought through it. I mean, I'd like to have run a little bit cleaner 38, but I also love that I can also run it like that and kind of manage it.
Yeah, still got through it. Like, and I don't think it was that ugly. Actually, I think it was pretty good overall.
Well, thank you. Yeah, a couple people have actually said that. Maybe it wasn't. I guess maybe I was just looking for a little bit higher standard. But I mean, I thought my 39 was okay. I'm still tomorrow. I'm really going to plan on working on this gate on this end. And so that got me a little bit. I was a little fast, a little deep, and I guess I was actually a little surprised that I got out of one as decent as I did, and then I started kind of playing that, I'm going into two, and this could happen and that can happen, and that's like the death of all of us. So I was a little frustrated, but I mean, I'm happy. I told Freddie last night, I was like, I've missed a Worlds final ever, so that's pretty cool, like little stat.
That's big. And I'm not going to make you tell everybody how many Worlds you've actually skied at, but I will just say it's a pretty significant number. And the fact you're still doing it, and the fact that you're in the finals tomorrow, and that we get to watch it, I'm fired up. I think a lot of people are fired up. So good luck tomorrow, and yeah, everybody's going to be kind of waiting to see what you can do out there.
Well, thank you. I'm going to go out and give it all I got. So it's tough competition. I mean, everybody's going to be bringing all they got tomorrow. So I think it's going to be fun, and hopefully I'll be in the mix of things.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Karen. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good luck.